You're listening to Standing in the Gaps highlights. Standing in the Gaps, a podcast reviving hope and unity. In an era where the digital world perpetuates division and echo chambers, a refreshing voice emerges from the clutter, Standing in the Gaps. Hosted by Richie Rich and Aaron the Mann, the pilot episode Stain on the Hall Carpet does not only introduces listeners to a unique podcasting experience, but also offers a heartfelt invitation to participate in a movement toward genuine change in unity. A dedication to unity and understanding. Richie and Aaron set the stage by acknowledging the diversity of their audience's beliefs and backgrounds. Despite the differences, the hosts express a profound respect and openness toward all listeners, emphasizing the show's foundation on faith while extending a welcoming hand to everyone. This inclusiveness is a beacon of light, showcasing that understanding and respect can bridge the widest divides. Remembering Amy Errico. A poignant moment in the episode comes as Richie dedicates the podcast to his late former wife, Amy Errico, whose unwavering belief and support proved a cornerstone in his life. This dedication transcends a personal tribute, resonating as a universal reminder of the silent support systems in our lives that shape who we are and what we aspire to be. The essence of Standing in the Gaps. The podcast title itself, inspired by a scripture from Ezekiel, encapsulates the mission Richie and Aaron commit to filling the voids in societal walls, advocating for good over evil, and uniting people toward common causes. This message is particularly relevant today, urging individuals to stand up, not in violence, but in solidarity for what they believe is right and just. Engaging audiences and embracing technology. The inclusive nature of Standing in the Gaps extends into its format, with Richie and Aaron encouraging audience participation. Listeners are invited to communicate through various platforms, including YouTube comments and emails, ensuring their voices contribute to the show's direction. This engagement is a testament to the evolving nature of media consumption, where the audience becomes an integral part of content creation. A call to action. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of the podcast is the fervent call to action. Richie and Aaron don't just discuss issues, they urge listeners to become part of the solution. From addressing homelessness to advocating for systemic change, the co-hosts inspire action rooted in compassion and understanding. This call to action challenges listeners to look beyond personal comfort zones and work towards a collective good. A future of hope and engagement. With plans to feature guest speakers and tackle a wide array of topics from political and economic to social issues, Standing in the Gaps is more than just a podcast. It's a community and a movement geared towards bringing light to the shadows, offering solutions, and celebrating the human spirit's resilience. In conclusion, Standing in the Gaps is not just a podcast. It's a clarion call for unity, understanding, and action in a world that desperately needs all three. Richie and Aaron invite us all to stand with them, to fill the gaps in our society with love, understanding, and relentless optimism for a better future. Join them in this journey, and let's make a difference one episode at a time. Thank you for listening to this episode of Highlights. And remember, the best, with a capital B, is yet to come.